What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So last night, we had a highly anticipated trilogy between two highly decorated, who will be first ballot Hall of Famers once they retire, women's boxers, and Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Trilogy. First fight, they broke records, right? They broke ground. First female boxing to headline in Madison Square Garden, sold out the arena, did big numbers, exciting, so on and so forth. Exciting fight. Then they had a second fight as a co-main event in AT&T Dallas Cowboys Stadium, which Katie Taylor won the first fight. Second fight, it was very sloppy. I thought Katie Taylor clearly won the first fight. Second fight was very sloppy. Nasty head gash from Katie Taylor, headbutt on Amanda Serrano. Sloppy fight. Katie Taylor won that fight. Yesterday, they had the trilogy at Madison Square Garden, right? And yesterday, Katie Taylor won a decision again. Now, I did a fight prediction, and I said they want this to go down in the history books as a great trilogy for women's boxing, and I couldn't see them giving it to Katie Taylor again at Madison Square Garden in New York over Amanda Serrano, who's from New York, who's a 7-division champion, and many people, there was an outcry that she won the first two fights. So I couldn't see a chance, a snowball chance in HE double hockey stick that Amanda Serrano don't get a decision in a close fight. Well, she didn't get the decision. You know why? Because it wasn't a close fight. Because it was what people don't want to say. It was boring. It was a boring fight. Amanda Serrano did absolutely nothing in the fight. She wasn't aggressive like she typically is. She was trying to outbox the boxer. She did not cut the ring off very well. She was shadow boxing. She didn't judge the distance at all when you watch the fight. Every single round, multiple times, you see Amanda Serrano standing in front of Katie Taylor, throwing 4-5 punch combinations at air. Katie Taylor's not even flinching. She's not even budging. She's nowhere near her, and she's throwing combinations in front of her. And likewise from Katie Taylor. And Katie Taylor used a lot of real estate yesterday in the ring to avoid Amanda's power. She got hurt a few times in both fights. She got dropped and hurt bad in the first fight. I thought she was getting ready to get stopped. And in the second fight, she got rocked into the ropes, knocked back into ropes and everything. So she knows Amanda has a lot of power. But I'm just wondering, there wasn't a lot of excitement. There wasn't a lot of engagement. And you have His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh put this out there. We don't want to see Tom and Jerry. If you don't know, again, for the youth or the younger people, Tom and Jerry is a cartoon where the cat was always chasing the mouse throughout the entire series, and he never caught him. It was just a bunch of chasing, bunch of running. And he's put that out there, Tom and Jerry. No more Tom and Jerry. Well, yesterday we seen Tom and Jerry, didn't we? Didn't we see a lot of Tom and Jerry? And what I saw from Amanda Serrano, who's a Puerto Rican fighter, I saw a lot of Mexican style, not a lot of versatility. No adjustments. No cutting the ring off. I'm going to say it. Nobody else want to say it because it's female boxing, right? And they're two great fighters. But when it comes to male boxing, right, Claressa Shields don't do this. Alicia Baumgartner don't do this. I've never seen this from Claressa Shields. I've never seen it from Alicia Baumgartner. And many other women fighters, right? But yesterday, I seen a lot of Tom and Jerry. But when it comes to male boxing, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, right? They talk about they're boring. It's a lot of Tom and Jerry, too much running, not a lot of engagement. Where was the engagement from Katie Taylor? Where was the strategy from Amanda Serrano to cut the ring off? Oh, I'm going to call it a spade because it's equality. We talk about equality. We want the female boxers to get paid just like the male boxers and treated just like the male boxers. I mean, they lobbying to have 3-minute rounds like men. They want 12 rounds like men. They want to get paid like the men, so they have to be treated like the men. And they have to get criticized like the men. It was boring. Let's be real. When it's Floyd Mayweather against Marcos Maidana, the second fight, everybody said it was boring. All Floyd Mayweather did was run. All he did was box. They said Floyd versus Pacquiao, the greatest fight in boxing history, was boring because Floyd didn't want to engage. And it was 5 years past his prime. Well, this is the greatest trilogy in women's boxing history, and it was boring. It was boring. There was not a lot of engagement. There was not a lot of action. And there was not a lot of strategy. Period. Are we going to call a spade a spade? Because Katie Taylor was using a lot of real estate yesterday, moving around the ring. And I don't see nobody saying she was running to avoid Amanda Serrano's power. Right? And I didn't see a lot of strategy and adjustments from Amanda Serrano to cut the ring off. She was just following her around the ring. Following her around the ring. So yeah, Katie Taylor won due to the fact that she was just the better boxer. And Amanda had moments when Katie Taylor allowed her to have moments. Again, just like I said, she needs women to cooperate, Amanda. Like Canelo, they need you to cooperate. They need you to be standing still to give them opportunities. She got a lot of power, fast hands, but she's flat-footed. And when she faces an elite boxer that can move around the ring, that has conditioning, she can't keep up. There's no adjustment. We do it with the men all the time. I criticize Canelo Alvarez for he needs his fighters, his opponents to cooperate. Same. Amanda Serrano needs her opponents to cooperate. Let's tell the truth. Call a spade a spade. It is what it is. That's the difference between Claressa Shields and the rest of the female boxers. She's so versatile. She don't need her opponents to cooperate. She can fight any which manner. If she want to box, she can box. If she need to cut the ring off, she'll cut it off. If she need to box on the inside, she could box on the inside. If she need to box on the outside, she'll box on the outside. Period. She'll find a way to make an adjustment. That's what makes her the GOAT. So people was complaining about Amanda being the GOAT and Claressa Shields and the comparison. Well, there you seen it yesterday. No adjustments. Claressa Shields don't have that problem. She doesn't have that problem. Claressa Shields knows how to cut the ring off. Claressa Shields can fight at every level. Claressa Shields don't need her opponents to cooperate. Just is what it is. Let's call it a spade. When you seen Claressa Shields fight Savannah Marshall, who beat her in the amateurs, the last person to beat her, domination. When you seen Claressa Shields against all the greats that was supposed to be her toughest task, she dominates. In every which shape, form, or fashion. Let's call it a spade. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.